Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Aditya Kanchilal and today I'm back with another video, but today it is going to be on After Effects. So without wasting any more time, I'm going to meet you after the intro. So today we are going to explore how we can create logo animation in After Effects. So don't get scared, it is pretty easy. I'm going to teach you in a very simple. So let's begin. The first step that you need to do is create a project. Then you will get this page and go to the new composition section right here. You can name your composition anything. Then go to the frame size 1920 into 1080. And the frame rate will be 60 fps and duration will be 10 seconds. Click on OK. Your composition is ready. So first, now you have to import your files that you need to animate for that. So I'm going to add my logo over here and as well as a lens flare background. So I will teach you what we will do with that at the end of the video. So first, take your logo and place it under your composition, and as you can see, we have to adjust the logo right here because the size is not same. So it is good right now. Okay, so it is done. So right now what you have to do is right click on the layer, click on pre-compose, select the second one, move all attributes, press OK, and it is done. Now go to the effects and presets tab and click CC ball action. Now select this effect and apply it onto your logo layer. Done it. You can see the effects control tab is open. So now what we have to do is we have to create a keyframe at the beginning of the video at the scatter option. So click here and the amount will be at 30. Then you have to drag your pointer to 2 seconds and 15 frames and the scatter amount will be at 0. This is the first thing. Now what you have to do is go to the 15 seconds of your frame from beginning to the 15 seconds. Now you have to create a frame rate in twist angle. So the angle will be at 200 and you have to go to the 2 seconds and 30 frames where you have to set the amount at 0 twist angle. So this is outcome that is going to come. Now what you have to do is press U after selecting your layer and you have to select all the keyframes and press F9. Now select the first 2 keyframes and open Graph Editor and select this one and make it like this. Now again go to the second keyframes and select both of them, open Graph Editor, select this part and make it like this, and it is done. Now we will be putting a keyframe on ball size, so it will be at the beginning of the frame. So keep your pointer at the beginning of this your clip and select the keyframe and the amount will be at 1. Then drag your pointer to the frame of 1 second and 25. 1 second and 25 where your ball size amount will be at 25. Then again you have to drag it around 1 second. One second 35. It is, you have to set the amount at 24, and again you have to set a keyframe at 2 seconds and 60 frames. Which means 3 seconds, and the amount will be at 60. And this is done. The ball size is also done. The next part is the instability state. We have to put a keyframe at the beginning. The amount will be at -32. Then the slider will go up to 2 seconds and 25 frames, where the angle will be at 40 degrees, means the amount. So this is the end result after adding all the effects and adjusting to it. Now again you have to go to the effects and presets tab and search for exposure, and select this exposure and apply it onto your logo layer. So you will get a effects control tab over here for exposure. So at the beginning of the video we are going to create an exposure keyframe which is at 1 second 15 frames. 1 second 15 frames exposure. The amount will be at 0, and it will drag on to 2 seconds and 15 frames, and the amount will be 4.20. And this is the end one. It looks pretty good. So now what we are going to do is we are going to close this tab. Now press Ctrl+D. It will make a copy of your logo layer. Then press U on your keyboard. It will open the effects controls in the composition. Now what we have to do is you have to select these two keyframes and first drag this pointer to 1 second and 20 frames. Then drag this first keyframe onto it. Then select the second keyframe and drag it onto 4 seconds and 24 seconds and 20 frames. Just right here. Then select the first scatter keyframe. Select it. The amount will be at 200. And the second keyframe of scatter will be at 700. So the first this is the final thing, how it looks after you blight the second layer. Let me show you once more. The scatter part is done. Now we are moving on to the ball size. So what we have to do is select the first keyframe of ball size, delete it. Then keep your pointer at 1 second. Select the second keyframe of ball size, drag onto it. Then the amount of the ball size will be 10. Then delete the middle keyframe. Go to 1 second and 25 frames. Just right here. Drag your last keyframe onto it. The amount will be at 25. So this is how it looks, the final one. Now the last part for this layer is the instability state. What we are going to do is the last keyframe will be at 4 seconds and 20 frames. Just right here. Just drag and drop after selecting the instability state keyframes. Now what we will do is we will delete this exposure, and the second layer it is done. This is how it looks. This is how it looks after applying and adjusting both of the layers, lower comps layers. And this is the end result, but now it is not the end. There are a few things we need to add more. So first thing is press T on your keyboard on the second copy layer of your logo. You will get an opacity option over here. Now select your pointer and drag it over 3 seconds, just right here. Select the opacity at 100, and again the pointer will go at 4 seconds and the opacity will be at 0. This is done. Now close this tab, click onto the first logo layer, press T on your keyboard. Again the opacity option is available. Now go to 2 seconds and 10 frames. Set a keyframe on opacity. The amount will be at 100. And again drag your pointer to 2 seconds and 25 frames. And set the opacity amount to 0. So opacity of this layer is also done. Now we have to create an adjustment layer. So create new adjustment layer. Now we will go to the effects tab over here, find CC Force motion blur. Now apply it onto the adjustment layer. Set the motion blur samples to 10. Now again go to the effects and presets. You'll find glow and select it and apply on to your adjustment layer. Now the glow radius should be amount at 280. So this is how it looks after the glow effect. And before moving on to the next step, we need to do one more thing. As you remember, in the previous step before creating the adjustment layer, we had set a keyframe for opacity in the first logo layer. So go to that layer, open it, just dragging down the drop down menu. Then here is the opacity keyframes. As you can see, I have shifted it to a different keyframe section. The first one will be at 3 seconds, and the second one will be at 3.340, 3 seconds and 40 frames. The second keyframe will be, and it will be range around 100 to 0%. So this part is done. Now we need to create a camera layer. So we are going to do it. Go through new, then camera, press OK, and here is the camera layer. Go to the beginning of the frame. So we are going to change and add some keyframes to the position of the camera. So press P and by selecting the camera layer, then we have to set a keyframe at the beginning of the layer, and the amount will be at -100. The second keyframe is going to be around 1 second and 20 frames. Just right here. The amount will be -1100. The third keyframe will be at 2 seconds and 10 frames. Just right here. The amount will be -4400. So after the render, this is the final outcome of the logo animation. And let me show you again once more. This is how it looks, and it really looks fabulous. So there are only two things that are left to do. And the first thing, that is press P again, select this three keyframes, press F9, open the graph editor, just drag this up to here, then the second pointer over here, then drag this like this, and last point is like this. The graph editor is done, and the last thing to be done to this animation is go to the project, and there is this lens flare background. Just take it into your composition, just drag it up. Now click onto the blending option and click on overlay. So after adding the lens flare layer to the composition, you can see this is the outcome of the final logo animation. Let me show you once more. This is the final outcome, and it really looks nice. And by saying this, we are all done with the logo animation. It is just these simple steps that you need to follow, and you can even create your own by tweaking around the settings, applying different layers of lens flares and different type of composition. You can try it on. It is always good on creating. So hope you all like the video, and if you do, then please do subscribe, share and comment. And also, if you need this kind of videos, then comment down below that what kind of videos that you want, and I will be making them in this channel for you all. And also don't forget to follow me on my social media. The links are in the description, and I'm going to meet you in the next video. Until then, sayonara, and keep creating, keep living. Bye bye.